This is a podcast, not a news broadcast. We will report situations that are currently out and available for public access. No one on this platform is claiming to be a journalist. We are a group of individuals giving our opinion. Enjoy the show.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we get what we paid for. With this one.
God.
Oh my God, she forgets.
You need a moment? We'll get it. We'll get it in a second.
Homesick Podcast. This is Homesick Podcast.
Yes, it is. Welcome to Homesick Podcast. I'm Miz.
And I'm Liz.
And I want to thank y'all for tuning into this little podcast of ours. It's highly appreciated. I want to start off by giving a rest in peace to NASCAR driver Greg Biffle and his family. They tragically died in a plane crash landing in North Carolina on Thursday, December 18th. All individuals on board, including Greg and his family, lost their lives in the incident. So I want to give a rest in peace.
It was his wife and his 2 kids.
They said a total it was 7 people on the plane.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people like the
Well, you had to
pilot
consider other people died too.
I understand. I get it. I was just letting you know that they said it was his wife and 2 children.
Oh, okay.
I'm so confused. Why are you shaking your head at me?
I'm not shaking my head.
I understand there's definitely other people on the plane. I wasn't saying that. You just kept saying him and his family. So I
didn't just say. I said there was 7 people on the plane in total, and you said pretty much, yeah, I heard that, but I'm more concerned with Greg Biffle and his wife and his 2 kids.
Well, family's very vague.
It is sad. The whole entire family's gone.
Of course.
All right.
Another production is pissing me off.
I want to talk about the final episode to Welcome to Derry. Great episode. They brought back Richie, who died in the previous episode in the fire when he was trying to help Marge survive. Mm-hmm. That was sad, but it was his entrance back into the episode was cool. He came back as a spirit to help them defeat Pennywise.
Yep.
Yeah, Pennywise was on this shit though. I've never seen them show Pennywise in such detail like how they doing it on this show, and that makes it way more interesting.
Every episode just gets better and better. And they're definitely doing another season, right?
Yeah, I think they're going back another 27 years.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was really cool how he was like, "This is your son." Remember
to Marge.
When he told Marge?
Yeah, he did that to Marge. I don't know if they're doing.
His death. He said, "Your son's the one that kills me."
Right. So I'm not sure if they're trying to make it stretch by making it seem like Pennywise could move through time. I don't know if that's the narrative they're trying to give everyone. Because the fact that he could see because he explained it in this episode that he could see the past, present, and future all at the same time.
Which is crazy.
Right.
I did like when the funeral at the end, when they finally did lay Richie to rest. I like when the guy came at the end and was talking to the parents and was like, the shoulder you feel in your arm, that's Richie.
Yeah.
I thought that was really sweet and sad.
And that's him before he ends up in the actual movie, The Shining. That's his character before he goes to the hotel. Yeah.
I gotta watch The Shining again. It's been years. I don't really remember it.
I just rewatched Dr. Sleep. That connects to that too. That's part of that whole universe.
When the hell you watched that?
I watched it yesterday. No, the day before. I don't remember. But I watched it.
Where was I at?
Dr. Sleep?
Where was I at?
You always think I'm watching shit. So when you walked in, you just assumed it was nonsense.
He does watch shit.
Yeah.
But,
so you didn't even...
that's what I wish I knew. I never seen that.
You never gave it a chance.
I've never seen it.
Nah, Dr. Sleep is good, but it has a little jump moment. So I don't know if you really... It's not like a real horror. But it does touch on the previous scenes from The Shining and stuff like that. But
we used to do a couple things together. We don't.
That's not a lack of a couple thing. That's just you normally assume everything I put on is shit.
We used to have shows.
Next, I seen that Rihanna was being told to sit down at Mariah Carey's show when she was singing "We Belong Together." She got up on the chair, started waving her hand, getting real into it, being fangirl status. And the fan said, "Can you please sit down?" And she turned around and gave the guy, woman, whoever, some choice words, and then proceeded to go on with her.
I didn't see that video, I don't think, because I seen she was on top of someone's like shoulder. I didn't see a chair.
Well, chair, whatever. She was standing on something.
I mean, I could kind of get what the person was saying. Granted, it's Rihanna. Like, I get it. I'm a big fan of her too, but everyone paid to see. Maybe
no, I agree.
Everyone paid to see, and if we're just looking at Rihanna's back, that's kind of shitty.
No, but
I do understand that part. But
that wasn't wrong for the fan to do.
Yeah,
I mean, I paid for my seats. I want to see the fucking show myself. Yeah.
Right.
But it's Riri still though.
I know, and I love Rihanna, and I love Mariah Carey, and it's pretty cool that she was there supporting her.
Right. So that was cool to see. All right, that's all my stuff I want to get out in the beginning of the show. I have my music reviews now.
You know what I wanted to get out?
Let me hear it.
hold on. I screenshot it because I was like, I definitely want to bring this up, and I totally forgot to put it on here.
What's that?
All right. So the pastor tells his congregation he knows someone in the room is supposed to donate $10,000 within 90 seconds, saying God will make that person a multimillionaire. And then goes on to say he needs 30 more people to give $200, specifically calling out women who have had a difficult moment and saying they should still sow into the church. He says he's not begging, but also makes it clear he's not stopping until 30 people are lined up ready to donate that $200.
So he's doing that same shit like that other pastor got caught
Isn't
doing.
that nuts?
Well, not holding people hostage, but it's similar.
I just don't understand it. And then I was reading the same, like my reel was just flooded with this for some reason. And then I have T.I. says he never felt the connection with the church, calls church a business, and compares it to a Broadway show where people go to perform.
I'm not mad at him.
I'm not either. You know what? I understand. Like, I've never liked it when I was little going to church with my parents. They always walked around with a basket looking for handouts. And I remember my mom and dad used to like give us money to put in the envelopes. And I always thought, like, why are we paying the church? Like, we're going to the church. Why are you paying them? I understand they need things, but why not do like little things? Like the church local to us does like a carnival. The money they get from that they use to put towards the church and all the other things. Why not do that kind of stuff? Why do you need handouts?
First.
Because if I go to the church and say I need money, what do they tell me?
I think you know what I'm about to say.
Wait, but if I go to the church and I tell them I need money, that I'm struggling, what do they tell you? Pray.
Pray on it.
Right.
Right.
They're not giving me handouts.
What I'm trying to hit you with. I'm not knocking nothing you said.
What?
I'm just saying we both went to two different type of churches. My church was very growing up. It was animated. It was loud. It was the pastor showing up in a nice car, also looking for donations, and trying to make it seem like okay, if you give more, is the better, pretty much. And it was more of a. It was just. I like to call it. It was more of a spectacle. I didn't see what that had to do with church, and even with the money thing. Now, what you're explaining, it was always to fix this, or it was the roof, or we need a new this, we need a new that. It was let's contribute to that, and that plate went around a few times. Right, they walked around the entire service. With a basket. But this new thing now where they're asking specifically for certain amounts.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exploiting.
I just think that like these churches need to be audited. Like we need to see where this money is going. Especially the ones demanding you give 100, whatever. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy because if you don't see it going back into the church.
Exactly.
But a lot of people get fooled with that. There's grandmas out there now that because certain money just goes straight to that church.
Yes, because they manipulate you. Like, well, I agree. God's asking for this, so people are like, oh, well, I gotta give it. No, like that's just so messed up. Do things that actually deserve the money in it, like fundraisers and things like that actually would be beneficial.
No, but I feel the same way. I don't remember who you quoted saying it, but yeah, it turns T.I. It's pretty much it is like considered a business now. Yeah, it's not a place of worship. My opinion. This is just my opinion, right? And obviously T.I. feels the same way. It's no longer you go there for a place of worship. It's now what can you give me? What can you donate? Right. What can be done in a financial sense? Right. No, I definitely agree.
Yeah, I was just shocked by that and wanted to put it out there.
And you put it out there.
Yeah. It's craziness.
All right. Moving on to my music review. I want to talk about Nas and DJ Premier, Light Years. Yes, the album finally dropped. I'm so excited about it. It's pretty clear on the concept of the album. It's a celebration of hip-hop culture served with 15 tracks. Each track can be considered nostalgic in its own right. Primo brings his signature scratches and production is already stamped as a classic. Great album. There are features from the Steve Miller Band on the track titled It's Time. He even brought out AZ on the track My Story, Your Story. I love how they go back and forth with each other, exchanging bars. It takes me back to the last time those two appeared on the track together. The flow, the chemistry is still there. It hasn't changed. Nas and AZ. A few tracks that stood out for me are Boutique, where Nas gives respects to all female MCs, past and present. I think that was big, showing love. Like that. Other tracks are Nasty, Esco, Nazir, Junkie. Shit, 1 through 15. I can find a message in each track. Honestly, he was dropping jewels on every track. I'm loving the music this year. It's great storytelling. From when you go to, again, clips. You got who else? Who else was spitting on it? Dave East album was great. De La Soul dropped the album. Like all the OGs now are dropping albums, and it's bringing back that nostalgic flow that when I was younger. Now it's like everybody's getting a taste of that. And some people, like, okay, I don't expect a lot of the kids of this generation to like adapt to this or even feel like this is something to listen to.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's a great listen, and I know people of my generation, generations before me, they could appreciate an album like this. It's a great album.
That's good.
So Light Years, definitely go check that out. And the next thing I listened to was What Happened to the Streets by 21 Savage. This is Savage's 4th album. It boasts 14 tracks. This time he showcases features with artists like Young Nudy, Lotto, Drake, Glorilla, G Herbo, Metro Boomin, Little Baby, and Jawan Harris. The album delivers a powerful message. You all must have forgotten who I am kind of feel is what he giving to them. Like, you know, me motherfuckers ain't remember where I'm coming from. It's a testament to his growth and evolution as an artist. Savage dwells into the harsh realities that have shaped him, exploring themes of revenge, gunplay, and hustling. The album is filled with great trap beats and his signature unbothered flow, which we all adore. Standout tracks include Ha, Step Brothers featuring Young Nudy, Mr. Recoup featuring Drake, Dog Shit featuring Glorilla, and Code of Honor featuring G Herbo. Despite the impressive features, 21 Savage still carries the album on his shoulders. Overall, it's a great listen.
That's cool. And he had his girl on there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Allegedly.
Yeah, they haven't
They won't
officially
confirm.
confirmed it.
Yeah.
I understand that part. So now our question of the show is, how do you feel about public affection?
I don't mind it. I love it, but you don't. You're odd.
So what do you do? Oh, you don't like public affection?
Because he thinks of it.
Like you have to show people you're in love. Like, why can't that just be?
Well, it's not even that.
I agree with her though. I believe it's a showcase thing.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. Like, anytime I do something, you're like, what are you doing that for? Like, who are you doing that for? And I'm like, what? How did it come to who am I doing it for?
It's not that it's who you're doing it for. It's okay. Now you know how in the beginning of a relationship, a person pretty much we're having fun. We show who we want and stuff like that. I look at it, if it's not something that in the beginning you came across as you're a person that want to hold hands, you want to kiss and stuff like that. If it's not a thing that I've noticed that it was done in the beginning, my opinion, I don't think it's something later on you should try to throw in the mix as if you've seen it somewhere. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying I don't think it should be a thing that, oh, you saw it somewhere and you want to try it and you think it's good for that moment. And then, okay, you may convince a guy to all right, yeah, I'll do that for you. But then it was a moment thing. Because some women are for the moment. Like you guys are unstable in a sense where it's 1 minute you like something and then you don't like it. I'm not wrong. Okay. What I mean by that is, okay.
You just called women unstable.
In the sense of the public affection.
Good luck with this one. All right.
Public affection is what I'm talking about. Where you go to, all right, you want to kiss in public. If you're not in a good mood, and I come in
of course,
and check.
That's anyone.
Yeah, but I don't know that you could have, say you got a mood yourself. I'm unaware of the mood.
Well, that's your fault. You should be aware of the mood. You know if I'm not in a good mood. You know.
Yeah, but that changes over time. You don't always feel like doing that.
I could understand, and I'm not saying like making out in public. That's just weird. Like you're really trying to sell someone in your relationship. But I mean, like in like just hugged up if we're like somewhere or holding hands. You're all right with sometimes, but sometimes you're not. I don't know. You're just a little bit odd sometimes.
I just think it's more of a spectacle. It's a show, unless it's really genuine something you do. And it doesn't mean that you got to. Okay, but if it's something that you got to keep being reminded of, is it something that we do, or is it something that you just want done for that moment? If a man already does that with you, and you show that when you go out, you want to grab your man's hand. That's one thing compared to you. One day you happen to be by yourself, you notice a couple holding hands, you said, "Oh, that's cute." So then you expect to try. No, I'm just saying as an example. and then later on you want to try that with your man, which you've never done before.
Well, all right. So this is the thing. If we go out with me, you, and the kids, it's hard for me to just be like, oh, let me hold your hand, because I'm trying to figure out, make sure all the kids are there together and holding their hands and stuff. So obviously they're different. But when it's just me and you, like on a date night, I'm always holding your hand. I'm always holding your arm. I'm always like touching you at some point while we're walking or doing whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's not something out of character.
No, I'm not. This has nothing aimed at you. I'm speaking as an overall for like even people that's watching and listening.
Yeah.
If it's, I don't look at it. I look at it as kind of like who you doing it for. If it's something that we've never done, and later on it becomes a thing now.
But maybe I was just feeling it in that moment.
Why?
Because maybe something just sparked right then and there, and I was like, oh, I gotta kiss him.
All right. I just basically overall what I'm saying is
for the moment.
It should be a genuine thing.
It is.
No, it should flow. It shouldn't be something that it seems like they're just doing it just to do it for that moment, or they're doing it to catch a flick, or they're doing it because certain people are maybe watching.
I'm not that type, for sure.
You keep putting yourself in this. I'm not talking about you.
Because I'm trying to be the main character.
Oh my
Just
God.
kidding. I'm just
Right.
kidding. No, I'm not clingy.
Again.
Who said
Why do you keep talking about you? I'm not talking about you.
All right. I just like show my man affection.
Okay.
No production. I'm about to fire them. I can't stand our production.
You can't fire me because you didn't hire me.
We're gonna draw up in a contract that I have rights to fire you.
All right.
All right. So what was the basis of that?
The base
We
is
both are on opposite pages.
how I feel public affection is that it should be something that's genuinely something you've always done with your
So it
mate.
has to be consistent. It can't
It's
be
a- yeah,
something
it's a-
fly
yeah, it's
by.
something-
Tomorrow I can't decide I want to grab your butt in public. Like,
Yeah.
We were going right.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell that shit go. So what I'm saying about public affection is it should be something that you've always done, or something that person always from the beginning requested. If it's just out of the nowhere and now you're giving somebody your mate pressure on it, I think that's you doing it for a false reason.
all right, well, I wouldn't put pressure, but if I'm feeling it in the moment, I feel like public affection's fine. But I don't think you should be like doing each other in public. Like, that's just weird to me, and I get creeped out when I see couples doing that. Like, they're
Okay.
just all over each other.
But even okay,
So there's such thing in my book as too much affection in public,
Mhm.
but I don't
Sure.
think there should be like a tomorrow. I feel like whatever in public. I
yeah,
feel
but
like
you've
I
always been
should
a
be able to
person
do it.
that where sometimes, so I'm used to that. It's not an all the time thing with you. It's a
Mhm.
whenever you feel it. That's me getting accustomed to you and know that's what you do. That's genuine.
Mhm.
I'm talking about never done it out
Uh-huh.
of nowhere. We walk in, you
So if you did that to
You
me,
doing?
so if you just randomly grab my hand, then that's something, because you never do that. So if that's
nah.
something
If
that you
I do it,
so then I should be like, what in the fuck's going on here? Like,
yeah.
that's what you're telling
Question me. I might not.
All
It
right.
might not be me.
All right,
AI get into it.
Yeah, it might be AI coming at you.
all right, I'll check it out.
All right. So now moving on to
What a
Talk of the town.
disaster. This is just going to be a disaster. All right. So, you mind? All right. So, this is really sad. But on December 14th, the day before my birthday, actually, we
Oh,
didn't even address my
yes,
birthday. I
Monday,
tried to make
December
3-0.
15th. Yes, big 3-0.
3-0, December 15th.
Zero below.
Yeah.
So, it's a little celebration still.
Add.
All right. All right. You
Go
done?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
They didn't even do anything big for my big 30th, so I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe they're planning it for this week. All right. Anyway, December 14th, Hollywood filmmaker Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Reiner were found dead inside their home in the Brentwood neighborhood of Los Angeles. Officials determined both died from multiple sharp force injuries consistent with stab wounds, and their deaths were ruled homicides by the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner. Later the same day, the Los Angeles police arrested the Reiners' 32-year-old son, Nick Reiner, near the University of Southern California. He was taken into custody and subsequently charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in connection with the death of his parents. Prosecutors also alleged a special circumstance that could lead to enhanced penalties. Nick Reiner made his first court appearance on December 17th. In court, he did not enter a plea, and he agreed only to set future dates for proceedings. The judge postponed his arraignment to January 7th, 2026. During the hearing, he was seen wearing a blue suicide prevention smock and was held in custody without bail at the Twin Towers Correctional Facility in Los Angeles. Authorities and legal observers have noted mental health concerns surrounding Nick Reiner. Sources familiar with the investigation tell reporters that Nick Reiner had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and was receiving treatment at the time of the killings. A sealed medical order in the case relates to this diagnosis, and court proceedings may be affected by the ongoing evaluations of his mental competency. He's reportedly under continuous observation and remains on suicide watch in solitary confinement due to worries about his well-being. Rob and Michelle Reiner are well known in the entertainment industry. Rob Reiner had a long career as an actor, a director, and a producer, with credits including This Is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, and When Harry Met Sally. Michelle Singer Reiner was a photographer and a producer. The couple had 3 children, Nick, Jake, and Rami. In the aftermath of the killings, Rob and Michelle's surviving children, Jake and Rami Reiner, released a statement expressing profound grief over their parents' death and asked for privacy as the legal process unfolds. So investigators continue to build their case, and the prosecutors are exploring the possibility of enhanced charges. The evidence collected and the official autopsy results are expected to play a central role in forthcoming court proceedings. The case remains active, and the next major legal milestone being the January 7th, 2026 arraignment. It's just wild.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So I don't.
They're saying the night before,
Uh-huh.
they and their son was at, Nick was at Conan O'Brien's party, and they got into a fight there. And afterwards, allegedly, apparently his dad, Rob, said something along the lines of like, he's like terrified of him type of thing. Like, I don't know specifically what he said, but it was something along those lines. And then he left, and that was the last time they heard from him. Allegedly, I think it was a masseuse showed up and couldn't get into the house, so she went across to the daughters and told the daughter, I can't get into your parents' house. And the daughter was the one who discovered her parents. Could you imagine? So sad.
And his own son that did it.
Yeah, I know.
Obviously, he should. I mean, I guess he was seeing a doctor at the time, but they
Yeah.
didn't establish he should have been institutionalized.
I don't know at what point. I'm not sure. I know he allegedly had some type of addiction issues in the past. I'm not sure what exactly led to this. There was an interview I saw that they said he said that his relationship with his son was getting better. So I'm not sure where exactly.
And one argument set it off.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Rest in peace to that family.
Yes, for sure. Rest in peace. And then I do have another story, which this one's just crazy.
Okay.
So a Crime Stoppers tip has led authorities to locate a woman who had been missing since she was a toddler in 1983 and to arrest her mother, who is now accused of kidnapping her. Michelle Newton was 3 years old when she disappeared with her mother, Deborah Newton, after leaving Louisville, Kentucky on April 2nd, 1983. According to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Deborah told her husband at the time, Joseph Newton, that she was traveling to Georgia for a new job and to prepare a home for the family. Instead, she and the child never returned. Investigators believe Deborah abducted Michelle, triggering a search that lasted for decades. At one point, Deborah Newton was listed among the FBI's most wanted parental kidnapping fugitives.
Wow.
Yeah. On November 24th, 2025, Deborah Newton, who is now 66, was arrested in the Villages, Florida. She is charged with custodial interference. Authorities say she had been living under the name Sharon Neely. Even got remarried. Body camera video shows deputies approaching her home. So in the video, I seen this. This is what made me want to tell the story. So in the video, there's this woman and her neighbor in the driveway out front of the house. And the neighbor jokes, they're coming for you, Sharon.
Yeah, I seen that. They was acting like it was something funny going on.
Right, which is the name Deborah had allegedly been using since leaving Kentucky. So, yeah, since after leaving Kentucky. So after Deborah jokes that the deputies were there for her dog, one deputy says to her, no, we're here for you, ma'am. We're definitely here for you. And then told her she has a warrant out for her arrest. They're just waiting for the detectives to arrive. The neighbor then says, they're teasing you. They have to be teasing you. Still thinking this was a joke. Then the one deputy says, ma'am, we're not. You have to back up. You can go home.
Right.
And
the one neighbor was a little too involved. Like,
and sends her on her way. Like, it was absolutely wild.
Right.
If you haven't seen it, look for it. It's really, really funny.
It's sad, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Because the neighbor, they really thought cops were just coming out and taking time out their day just to come fuck with these two ladies.
It was wild, but you could tell like she was believable. Like this woman was like, nah, they're playing.
She believed her lie. It's been how long they get you?
Yeah, I know it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So Deborah denied wrongdoing as she was taken into custody. She literally kept saying, like, I didn't do anything. I don't know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Following her arrest, Michelle, who is now 46 years old, was reunited with her father for the first time since she was a child.
Wow.
Joseph Newton said he never stopped thinking about his daughter and described the reunion as overwhelming. Joseph told authorities that at the time of the disappearance, he believed his wife was temporarily relocating to Georgia and that he was supposed to join them later. He said Deborah left early with Michelle, and the last time he spoke with her was sometime between 1984 and 1985. After that, he never heard from her again. The case remained active until 2000, when it was dismissed after prosecutors were unable to reach Joseph Newton, which is the dad. They were unable to reach him, so they dismissed the case.
Okay.
Michelle's name was removed from the National Missing Child database in 2005. And despite efforts by family members to reopen the case in 2006, no new leads emerged. That changed in 2025, when a Crime Stoppers tip led investigators to Deborah in Florida. Authorities say Michelle had been raised under a different name and did not know she had ever been reported missing. Deborah Newton was arraigned in Louisville and released after a relative posted bond. Michelle and her father were present in court together.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle said her focus now is supporting both parents and helping everyone involved begin the healing process. It remains unclear whether Deborah Newton had legal representation, but law enforcement agencies involved in the case have declined further comment. So,
Who's the fucking neighbor that was in the video that gave this?
could you imagine?
She playing like she didn't know what the fuck was going on. That's why she was joking around so much. It was her that dropped the dime. Yeah. It was that
Just
fucking neighbor.
wild.
I guarantee it was the neighbor.
That's just wild. But
It's like Clue. It was the neighbor standing in the grass. Yeah.
It's
Stupid.
wild.
That is wild. That's something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Dateline. That's gonna be a Dateline documentary. Watch.
I'm sure, and I can't wait.
It's definitely gonna be a documentary.
We watch all of them. Dateline 2020.
That's wild. So she's gonna be brought up on criminal charges.
Yeah, kidnapping.
Wow.
Yes.
You think they still gonna give her jail? Her daughter's 40-something years old.
Why not?
No, I don't know.
And in the kid's situation, would you be mad?
As a father?
As like in the kid's situation, would you
from
be
the
mad?
daughter, how she feels?
Yeah, like you were
She's gonna probably be
deprived of-
confused and don't know
You
why.
don't even know who your dad is at this point.
Right.
Like, gritty, you're reunited, but like he missed everything.
Well,
He has to get to know
depending
you
on when
now.
she married and stuff like that, you don't know if the husband at that time that she was with,
Mhm.
she thought was her father, legitimately. Because remember, she took her out when she was a baby.
I'm not sure.
Didn't you say she was born 83?
Yeah.
The girl, yeah. Then
Yeah.
she left around 83,
I'm not
84.
too sure. I don't know if she would believe her stepdad or the husband. The new husband was the dad.
Wait,
I don't
well, I
know.
mean, you believe what your parents tell you?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
So you got for talking to
You went
Sam?
over there.
I don't know what's going on over there. That's all you got for talking to Sam?
Yeah, I'm telling you, production.
All right.
That's obvious.
Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. What is going on here?
All right. On entertainment, before I really dive into entertainment
God.
news, the one thing that I did want to touch on, and I know every other podcast talked about it, everybody else made reels about it, is the Sean Combs Reckoning.
Oh my God.
Brought to us by 50 Cent and Alex Stapleton.
That's just wild. That's my word of the day.
That's just wild.
Everything's wild. No,
Yes.
but that really.
Huh?
Interviews after.
Oh my
Right.
God. Especially because
And he made sure he did it on ABC.
Yes, because it's the only one that plays in the jail that Diddy's in.
Strategic.
Allegedly.
Strategic shit.
Yes. Crazy.
So I have
And
it. What?
You know what I was amazed by? Because I watched it before you, and I was like, I don't know how they got Diddy to participate in this. Like, it was just amazing. Like, he was interviewed as if he was okay with it. It was just wild. And so he said that I don't know if this is true, but I saw online that Diddy initially hired a videographer to follow him around, which by the way, his lawyer had no idea.
Mhm.
So he kind of like betrayed his lawyer in a sense because he had no idea he was being recorded.
You're right.
So apparently Diddy got locked up, never paid the videographer. So
But you know
50,
who did pay that
50
videographer?
allegedly got in touch with him, bought it,
Mhm.
and that's how he was able to use it for this. Oh my God. It was just I was just
Great.
shocked. A
it
lot
was
of it.
nothing illegal done.
Yes, and
You
I
didn't
feel
pay
like
me.
even if you initially were like, Diddy probably didn't do it. After that, I think it's like undeniable. Like Diddy was a dick. Like
But even further, how his arrogance, the
He
fact that
looked
he was
very guilty.
he was trying to use this footage when if he was to get off this case, as
Yes.
something to show and showcase as like, who I am. I'm Diddy trying to get back into the good graces of America, the
Yeah.
world, pretty much. So he was trying to use that for that. It just turns out the shit that he was using for whatever he was using for turned out to be his downfall.
I know.
He should start paying people, did he?
It just looks bad. But what I do like about 50, because granted, he could definitely chop someone down. But I do like, he said that he did talk to his sons. And one of them he talked to. And he wanted to give his son the option to be on the show. Like, you can, by all means,
speak your piece.
Speak your piece, whatever. And apparently, I guess it fell through. He didn't wind up actually getting his son to be on it. But I like that he gave him the option to do that. Because he could have defended his dad in that situation. But I just think it made his dad look really bad.
Yeah.
In every aspect.
It definitely shined a different light on stuff that I didn't even know.
Yes. And going after other men's girls, like, that shit's wild. Like, he plotted, like, waited them out in the sense it seemed like.
But that shows the type of guy
he
was.
And even how he did Kim.
He is.
I wish Kim was still alive. Like, that whole thing is just sad. What he did, like, when he was allegedly dating like Cassie on the side, like how he treated her, it was horrible. He's a real bad guy.
Well, that's what this documentary was trying to put out there, and I think it was pretty much clear to everyone.
Yeah,
because even when you break it down, so episode 1 was like a backstory. You see him in the room talking to his lawyer. He's trying to, you see him even speaking on the like, oh, you got to help me paint the image. You got to make me look away because it's not going in our favor. The panic, the scare, and all this stuff that he thought. But even with that, you didn't really see him looking like he was certain that, oh, I'm going to go to jail. It was more of a worry like, what are you guys doing to make sure that I don't go to jail? It wasn't nothing like he himself was petrified. He's like, what are you guys going to do for me? Like, how are you going to fix this?
Right.
So,
like he didn't do it.
Yeah,
like,
the level of arrogance that man had. And the one thing that I may have known, but I forgot, was the whole 1991 charity game where 9 people died.
Know. Yeah.
And how they show it is what birthed.
Yes, which is so sad. Something so unfortunate.
Death, and it's how he handled it in the press and stuff like that. Yeah.
And the thing with his mom and how she had him, like how she raised him, and I guess he felt like he could do no wrong. The way it was just
because he was trying to portray what they show his father as was pretty much a Harlem gangster,
right?
Even though they show he was raised and went to school in Mount Vernon.
Yeah,
so I don't know where the Harlem thing really falls in, but that was more his father. So I guess he tried to run with that.
Yeah,
but
had him dressing in like fur,
like
and
pimp.
like,
The mom had him like pimp. But you can see the life your mom had growing up.
Yeah,
if the pops was what he was, you got to assume that she was part of that life too.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
And then even how they touch on the relationship he had with Biggie and Tupac. Or even before that. Let's just go down in order. Like, back to what you were saying, how he's pursuing I'll Be Sure's girl at the time. Knowing that was his girl, knowing that she was off limits, he didn't care. He came in as a dancer, party promoter, stuff like that. He was doing all those things. But when he got to Uptown now, it was like, okay, he was that guy that seen the top guy and was like, I want what he has.
Yes.
And if I get what he has, I know I could destroy him like that. He was all about destroying a man, trying to basically humiliate people. That was his goal. To go after that guy's wife or everybody else's girl and say, oh, I'm going to fuck her just so I could tell you that I fucked her, or did you know that I fucked your girl? Like, yeah. The idea, well, the confirmation from this that he has something to do with Tupac's death and Biggie.
And it's so sad because Biggie seemed like he wanted to have a relationship with Tupac. Like, they didn't seem like they wanted any beef going on.
It was basically how they illustrated it was like Diddy was obsessed with the West Coast. Yeah. And wanted to pretty much surpass him or be just as good. Because at the time, I guess the West Coast was the forerunners of the gangster rap. And he wanted to put Bad Boy on the same map. Like, okay, this is what we doing. He loved how their structure was. So you can see that they saying that he admired how the West Coast handled their shit. Yeah. And he was trying to do the same on the East Coast. Then they went into the shooting with Shine. Yeah. The shit with the dirty money, Dawn. Yeah. But even that, you could see that even when he was talking at one time, he was like, guess who else filed something against me? And he said Dawn. Yeah. Like, he knew that, because it did come across like Dawn wanted something. She wanted to be Cassie. Yeah. She, at some point. And I guess he refused it. And it seemed like her her whole lawsuit was more of a like revenge thing because it's funny because it seemed like she was to blame with shit too. Because the shit that she did to the one member from day 26 that he confirms that he was hanging out with her, woke up, don't know what happened, but he know that she gave him something. He believes she gave him allegedly. Yes, that word is so important. Allegedly, she did something to him. So even with that, and the other member, Kalina, she at one point came to him for financial help.
Yeah.
He turned it down, and then asked her for a favor.
Right.
And she did it.
I know.
And then there was one part in episode 4, I believe. At one point, he compares himself to Christ when he's on the yacht working with on a Love album with Little Rod. The man had an ego. He had a concept. You know how they say in some cases money changed? I just think it amplified the monster he was already.
Yeah.
From the jump. Because I remember us even discussing the conversation, do you believe that money changes people?
Yeah.
Or does it make you worse? Like, I believe it does change people. But I think if you're a off the rip, negative, fucked up person, money could just make you more of a monster than you already are.
Because you think you're untouchable, which is
Right.
exactly what
That's how
Diddy
he carried
thinks.
himself.
Yes. Still to this day, look, even how he was talking to his lawyers, like, he's untouchable. Like, pretty much like, what are you going to do? Get me out of this.
Right.
I don't care what I did or what I'm alleged to do. Get me out of it. Like, I'm Diddy.
Exactly. I'm Diddy, bitch. Figure this out.
Yeah.
And I never knew this. The co-founder of Bad Boy, Kirk Burrows.
Yes.
And what he did to him, and he still stuck around and all that shit. That was a little weird. So I didn't understand his play.
He trusted him, but he's the one that Diddy came into the room with a bat and was like,
and pressured him to sign over his stock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's wild.
Yeah, I didn't. And they were childhood friends before that.
Yeah.
Because they were neighbors.
Yeah.
He even claimed that he witnessed Diddy hit his mom's.
I know. And his mom's saying he never hit me, but like,
right.
You're not gonna.
A lot of if you got to just assume people are adding, or it could be, or whatever. You know, what I mean, those things. If you know, what I mean, if you getting pushback, you can't really prove it. But it doesn't sound far off.
No.
It just shows the ego of that man. That even to the point I slapped my own mother.
Right.
That's crazy. And the issue with Aubrey, where someone came to her to tell her that they seen her being raped. And she has no recognition of it.
Wow. Yeah.
That it was crazy. Diddy and I believe an A&R possibly raped her. Like they have her in a room. The woman walked in and seen Aubrey being raped. Aubrey said she has no idea of it ever happening.
Crazy. And then even the text messages that he wrote to her.
Yeah.
That she read off. Like
before she was removed from the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. It just pisses you off that he didn't get more time. After seeing that, it just I wish he got more time. Like he's not a good person.
No, he was not.
In my opinion.
No. That just definitely shined a light on him. It makes you think there was 4 years. Was it 5 years? He's got 50 months or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it enough?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Because he really went to jail for the Cassie. It was the Cassie thing that really helped everything to really get this whole thing moving.
Yeah.
So without that, I don't even know if they could have got any of this other stuff to stick.
I know. But who's to say they're not still looking into that? Because there's always rumors that pop up every once in a while about who really killed Tupac, who really killed it, Big, Maybe they're really looking into it.
Yeah. And I love the segue because now Cassie has now formally entered legal counsel in a civil lawsuit filed by former escort Clayton Howard. A move that comes just as after a federal judge ruled the case will move forward and warned that her continued silence will result in a $20 million default judgment.
What?
Yeah.
She's gonna have to pay him $20 million?
Yeah.
Holy
so
crap,
they say the lawsuit further alleged that Cassie knowingly engaged in unprotected sexual activity with Howard and transmitted a sexual transmitted infection to him. Howard also claims that Cassie became pregnant during this period and later terminated the pregnancy without informing him.
Wow.
Howard alleged that drugs, manipulation, and pressure were used to keep him compliant and that he was pushed into continuing sexual encounters that caused physical and emotional harm. Okay. All right. There, I guess.
Wait, so will it go to will it have a trial or anything, or is it automatically you think going to be default?
Well, that's what they're saying. Because right now they're serving her, trying to get in contact with her, and she's not responding. So she just now started getting a lawyer situated and start
Oh,
speaking
okay,
back to
so
her.
it
But
might
if she
not be
continued,
default.
they're saying that it would have automatically left her with, she
Oh.
got to pay this. Yeah.
Okay, because that's a lot of allegations. I would want to defend myself on every single one of them if I was her.
So it frames Cassie not as a passive victim, but as an active participant who benefited from the environment and exercised control over others involved. So this narrative from Howard's perspective is that it wasn't just Diddy as the
Right.
monster. Cassie was also involved and stuff like that.
Oh,
Which I remember saying that, with all of this stuff coming out, how is she not being held to content with anything?
right.
So together, the civil lawsuit, the judge ruling for alternate service, the risk of a default judgment, and the newly filed notice of appearance show a case that is no longer stalled. Cassie is now represented. The court has made clear it will proceed, and the next step is no longer about locating her. It's about whether she responds. So lawyers, she's been lawyered up. Now we're waiting to see what she does from there. I want to congratulate Anthony Joshua. He beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Oh, wait, is that why Jake Paul's in the hospital?
Yeah.
No, I'm oblivious. I heard he's missing teeth.
So Anthony Joshua delivered a devastating right hand in round 6, knocking out Jake Paul. Early in the third round, Paul managed to land a powerful jab. So it was a back and forth. In response, Joshua unleashed an uppercut early in round 5, causing Paul to hold on tightly. Paul eventually dazed and dropped to the canvas. So he knocked him down one time already.
Yeah.
Despite the intense exchange between the two fighters, it was evident that Joshua's superior skill and power were too much for Paul. It was an excellent fight. Paul is tending to a broken jaw currently.
Yeah, that's what I was just pulling up.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know they fought. I'm in my own little bubble.
Yeah.
But Jake Paul posted, surgery went well. Thanks for all the love and support. 2 titanium plates on each side. Some teeth removed. Have to only have liquids for 7 days.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I was like, what the hell happened to him?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The size difference between the two guys, it would have looked crazy if he didn't win. But
the other guy?
Yes, Joshua.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people are excited because that finally was like a real boxing match compared to, you just thought everything else was more like just a money grab and stuff like that. Like this was a match.
Especially because he felt like he was so like on top.
He was winning. He's beating everybody.
Tyson
yeah.
I don't know. That just wasn't a fair fight to me, in my opinion. But
this fight, he asked for this fight.
No, I'm talking about Mike Tyson.
Oh, the Mike Tyson fight. Him. No, that was I believe was a money grab.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for that as a money grab.
But the way he was like, I beat him. Like,
yeah,
you really like.
No, he still showed a little respect. He had to. He knew better. He had to show respect. Yeah. It's Mike Tyson. You don't disrespect Mike Tyson. This fight was a fight.
Oh, okay, good. Damn, I missed it because I watched the Mike Tyson.
No, I think they're gonna have it on Netflix.
Oh,
you can still see it.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah, Netflix has it. Yeah, Netflix. Oh, Netflix was the. Yeah, they streamed it. Yeah, Netflix got a bag and everything. Yeah,
I know. I watched the other one. I enjoyed it. I like them fights.
But Jake Paul was finally put down though. So next thing I have here is Wiz Khalifa is facing a 9-month prison sentence in Romania for possessing marijuana.
Seriously, and that's all he's known for. Well, that's not all he's known for, but
he's like Snoop Dogg of this generation.
Yes.
So the incident occurred during a performance he gave in July 2024 when he lit a joint on stage. Romania has a strict drug law, and it appears that Khalifa will have a challenging legal battle ahead. So they don't play around when it comes to drugs. Yeah. And he went on their stage publicly and lit up a joint.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah, but they don't give a shit. So,
we'll
wait to see what happened. Next, I haven't heard anywhere, and I don't even know if you've heard this.
I wonder if they can extradite Romania. If they could
if Trump got involved.
No, what I mean is like some countries they have that where they have like an agreement, like they'll help extradite the person. So like if he doesn't willingly go to Romania, the United States will help him get there.
Oh,
so I'm saying I wonder if Romania has that where they can get us to participate getting him. I hope not. I mean, that's just great. I just avoid Romania if I was him.
No, I think if they want him, they're going to get him.
They can't come to this country.
No, they can't, but they could go through the due diligence to try to get him.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I wonder if they have that. Not every state has. Not every country has that.
We'll see.
There's some countries you can go to and they can't get you from.
We will see.
I learned that from.
I hope it doesn't happen because you know what I mean. He don't need that.
Nah.
But yeah, so this one thing I haven't seen anywhere, and I'm not too sure if anyone really has heard it. So Jada Pinkett Smith was sued in November for approximately $3 million by Bilal Salam. Salam, who claimed to be Will Smith's best friend for nearly 4 decades and had collaborated closely with him on various professional and personal projects, filed the lawsuit.
Wow. Why?
So in the lawsuit, Salam alleged that Jada approached him with about 7 other people from her entourage at a private birthday gathering for Will's 53rd birthday party held at a movie theater in Calabasas, California in September 2021. He asserts that Jada became verbally aggressive and threatened him if he continued to discuss her personal matters. Salam also claims that Jada demanded that he sign a non-disclosure agreement or face consequences. The exact cause of the alleged altercation remains unclear. In March 2022, Salam stated that he declined to participate in the crisis management for Will after he physically assaulted Chris Rock.
Mm-hmm.
He cited his belief that the situation was illegal, unethical, or morally compressing as the reason for his refusal. Subsequently, Salam claims that Jada and Will's team launched a retaliation campaign against him, which escalated with the renowned couple discovered that he was writing a whistleblower memoir about his time with them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like that part. I don't like if you're writing a book. If
Yeah.
you're my friend, I don't care if you're still Will's friend, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it was.
I don't like
They show
that.
pictures of him and Will hanging out.
That's what
and
I'm
stuff like
saying.
that, but
You
I don't know
shouldn't
how
write a
close they
book.
really were.
But you shouldn't write a book. I feel like that's really bad.
No, but what more shocked me is Jada's play and then all
I
of that
know.
stuff. Like,
she pretty much told him, keep my name out
yeah,
your mouth.
fucking mouth.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
she
much
was the
what she said.
originator. Keep my name out your
Right.
motherfucking
That's exactly
mouth.
what I got from
Yeah,
that.
and they wanted to bring him in as, I guess, another speaker on the situation,
Yeah.
speak good on Will's behalf when the Chris Rock thing happened, and he just basically said I couldn't do it.
I don't like her from that.
No one does.
I think she manipulated
Has
that
anyone
whole
seen or heard from her since
situation.
then?
I know when Red Table Talk got canceled.
Right.
Not gonna say it's coincidental, but I think that's part of it.
Next, I have here in entertainment news, the Ebro in the Morning show was canceled, leaving Pina Rosenberg and Laura Style as the latest hip hop media correspondents without a home base.
That's
I grew up to
crazy.
High 97
I
radio
know.
and listening to all of that, so it is kind of sad. This comes after several hip hop centric employees at Billboard, Rolling Stone, Vibe, and major record label system have had their cultural position limited in the past few months.
Mm-hmm.
Ebro, who had been warning his followers on an impending doomsday, claims that major media outlets are currently scrambling to renew their deals and licenses.
Mm-hmm.
He attributes to this his outspoken anti-government views, which he believes are detrimental to the business interests of white America. Ebro further asserts that Hot 97 and WBLS as a staff, radio station, and crew disregard hip-hop, black music, and community they serve, and the community they serve.
Mm-hmm.
Since that, so he got fired within the week. A couple days later, he launched his own podcast, the Ebro, Peter Rosenberg, and Laura Style Show.
Oh, okay.
So Ebro revealed in their first episode that Drake had sent him some anonymous DMs on Instagram. Response to basically them getting canceled on Hot 97. One DM read, "Die slower, pussy," while the other one read, we got some shit for you."
Mm-hmm.
Ebro responded that Drake is bitter because of his loss to Kendrick Lamar. Other artists such as DJ Academics and Saigon expressed their feelings about the Ebro and his show getting canceled. So a lot of people had some negative things to say about them. I guess through the times, they feel Ebro was being unfair with certain things. And with the Academics, he believes that Ebro was just picking sides because, Ebro was all about Drake. I mean, Academics was more of a Drake supporter and stuff like that. He stood with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Ebro was more chanting Kendrick, he beat your ass, there's no coming back for you, he ended you, stuff like that.
Oh.
So, Drake holds shit personal. He
Right.
don't play around. So with that said, now everybody else is coming out the woodwork and expressing how they really feel about the situation, where they're like, they laughing at it, saying, ha ha, fuck you, stuff like that, which is fucked up because now you're kicking the dog when it's down. Ebro did, yes, express his opinion in force. And, he was a man that stood on what he believed in. But to do that now, I just found was petty from a lot of people to do now. Like, whatever you had with that man behind the scenes, you could have kept it behind the scenes.
Right.
So, I just feel it's sad for coming as a New Yorker, Hot 97, grew up knowing stuff like that, for them to be going. I don't know what their next move is on Hot 97, how they're going to replace that time slot. I think they got Flex and doing it now and stuff like that. But nobody wants to hear Flex early in the fucking morning.
Who still listens to the radio?
That's another thing.
I mean, I like the morning, if I'm
Talk
driving
radio.
the kids to school or when I was going to work. Yes, I like that, like the Elvis Duran. Like I like those where it's just talk.
Mhm.
I don't really care for the music part. But even that, it's so many commercials when you do hear the music any time of the day.
As a kid, you want to hear music in the morning. You want to hear music in general all day, every day.
Mhm.
But you're right. The morning ride, you want to hear some talk. You want to hear,
Yeah, the
we're getting
banter.
old.
The
You want to hear
banter.
the weather talk.
getting old.
We're getting old.
You're getting
You want to hear the stuff about the weather. You want to hear the news. You
I
want
don't
to
care
stuff
about
day to
that
day.
part.
I
I'm
want to
talking
know
about the
shit
day
like
to
that.
day. See, that's why I
Yeah.
said you're getting old.
No,
I'm talking about.
no.
Remember, one of the radio stations used to do War of the Roses. That
Wasn't
shit
that-
was
that was an Elvis
hilarious.
Duran?
I don't know if it was Elvis Duran. I
don't
can't
remember.
remember.
Yeah.
But that was my favorite of all time, where they'd call somebody and be like, "Hey, they want to send you roses. Who can we send them to?"
But when did the War of the Roses start? You always used to listen to that, right? It's
Yeah,
pretty back in the day, right?
That wasn't back in the day.
No, that's pretty
Listen,
recent.
you are not able to blame me.
Okay.
It's
All
not
right.
back in the day, but that was my shit. I used to love listening to that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know who listens to that anymore. Even Sirius. I used to pay for Sirius XM, and I just
don't
can't
even-
stand that anymore either because
never
now
listened to
they
Sirius.
have commercials.
Yeah, everybody got paid the bills.
I can't stand it. I just hate it. So now I just Apple CarPlay everything.
Yeah. I YouTube podcasts. I listen to podcasts on Spotify, stuff like that. Or if I listen to an album I want to listen to, that's really it. I don't even listen to the radio at all.
Or sometimes I'll listen to a book.
Okay. Young people do
Whatever.
that. You right.
Yes. You're such a loser. Oh, wow. All right.
All right. So next I have here, Charlemagne made headlines by announcing his new $200 million deal with iHeartRadio.
That's crazy. We were just talking about radio.
$200 million.
Good for him.
So in a Forbes article, he revealed his ambitious plan to expand his Black Effect network into the BT of podcasting. So remember we discussed that he has his own network. So yeah,
we've been DMing you, by the way.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for a response back. I haven't heard anything. Still waiting on that response. So this exciting announcement marks the accumulation of a remarkable week for Charlemagne Breakfast Club team, which includes DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, and Lauren LaRosa. Earlier this week, they all secured a deal with Netflix.
That's crazy.
I remember this was a private conversation we used because I was saying to myself, at some point, it's gonna get how Netflix is buying up everything. You want to control everything. So you want to control television, and the next thing is radio. And podcasting has become the new radio stations pretty much. So now if Netflix is giving platforms, which again, Netflix, if you're watching, to podcasters,
right?
They're changing the game now.
I know. They're going to be unstoppable.
So now,
and they're still trying to buy, what is it, Paramount?
Paramount, yeah, but there's some kickback with that one.
Yeah, it's only because someone else is
trying to bid for it too, yeah. But yeah, if they get that, then yeah. It's real. That's big.
It's gonna screw over all of us though, because we're gonna have to pay a fortune because of all that.
Yeah, because now the platform for those major ones, if they start giving all deals to all the major ones, Joe Rogan, Joe Buttons, all of some stuff, you're gonna have to start paying Netflix to see their streams. It's no longer you just turn on YouTube. It's
already expensive, in my opinion.
Right. I mean, Netflix. If you want another podcast,
yeah,
Homesick, Homesickpd, gmail.com. So yeah, my last thing in entertainment news is David. So David's manager has been appearing before a grand jury for the past 2 days in connection with the death or murder of Celeste Rivez. The grand jury prosecutors seem particularly interested in Robert Morgenroth. However, besides Morgenroth, David is also said to have a second manager named Josh Marshall. Marshall was the one who discovered David and also signed the lease on the house where David was living. This house was subsequently searched by the police shortly after Celeste's body was discovered in a Tesla. Law enforcement sources believe that the house holds significant importance in the investigation and is believed to implicate David in Celeste's death, which the police suspect is a murder now.
There was something in that house they found, right?
The freezer, and they had a table or something where they was cutting. Yeah, I don't remember in detail what it was, but they did discover something. Yeah, what did they find in there?
So they found a burn cage incinerator
in his house.
They can reach 1,600 degrees Fahrenheit and incinerate human bones. The investigator claims
he has that just conveniently in his house.
Oh wow, that's what it looks like.
That's crazy.
It literally looks like a cage.
That's crazy.
That's what they have allegedly found in the house.
Yeah, and if that's not pointing to, I can't wait to see how this ends.
I know. Yeah, can supposedly cremate human remains. Was found at David's Hollywood Hills rental home, according to a private investigator.
All right, next, moving into our main topic, how becoming parents changes your relationship.
I think it definitely does.
It does, 100%.
Yeah, because then you have other people in the relationship in a sense. Like it's not just you and me anymore. It's now my attention is to all of the kids and
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And in some cases, I know there was sometimes, you could feel neglected because the kids get most of the attention and stuff like that. So it's like you yourself now have to wise up and be like, all right, it's both our children. We got to take responsibility and stuff like that. We got to take ourselves out of the equation.
Or you could do like the guy in the last episode and just not talk to me for a couple of years.
You could do that.
So that's just wild.
That might be the next move. But no, generally, it does change everything, because now it's like you said, you're loving someone else. And it's deeper now because it's from you. It's you and me and you made something.
Right.
So it does affect things, but it shouldn't be in a negative.
No.
It should actually bring you closer.
It should, and you still have to make time for each other.
That's the most important thing. I think that a lot of people neglect that. But that normally happens around the baby era.
Don't get me wrong, we didn't take dates. We didn't do any date nights for like the first probably 10 years of our kids, just because it was hard.
Took all our time.
It was hard. We have a lot of kids. It's just like it's not easy to be like, hey, you want to watch all of our kids? So we pretty much did our own. We'd have our own like date nights in the house.
Yeah,
they'd go to bed and we'd have like dinner or something. Like we would try to do little things.
Oh yeah,
shut your face.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, exactly.
So, now we do try to make it a priority. We do.
Yeah, now we have the time.
Every month we do a date night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what is it? What's the thing they say? Shut up.
No, it's not annually. Shut the hell up.
What's annually? You don't even know what that means.
It means
okay.
You must have just Googled it.
Yeah.
My phone is over there, baby.
Listen.
All right, then silence.
That's why you gotta pen your face. I don't know what you're doing with that.
Okay. So yeah, it's not a bad thing, but becoming a parent does change your relationship. It should be in a positive, not a negative.
Right.
And if it's going negative, then we need to take a step back. It probably was
going negative before the
baby. It's not the kid's fault, and then you should never let the child feel like it's his fault. So that's a whole nother conversation.
I know, and that is the thing. I feel like kids shouldn't be in your relationship.
No.
They shouldn't be a messenger. They shouldn't be a pawn.
They shouldn't be required to pick sides either.
Right.
Right.
I do agree with that.
Yo, you shut up over there. You really got it so bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So moving on to random news. So you got something to say? Yeah, I agree with you now. Production is very opinionated.
So now you can be gone.
So I have here the CIA claims that agencies can hack some smart TVs, turning their speakers into microphones, even when they're off. While tech companies deny direct access, experts warn any internet-connected device with a mic or speaker could be vulnerable.
Listen, I believe they can hack into anything at any time. Our cell phones aren't safe. Nothing is safe.
You're right.
Look, our whole house is filled with Alexas.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah, anything could anything could be hacked.
Yeah, I believe it.
Okay, so I have a woman reportedly facing a terminal illness told her husband that her final wish was to spend one last night with her ex, something she claimed
what the hell?
she always wondered about.
Yeah, I would have taken her out.
I'd have pulled the plug.
I'd be like, all right. What was your last wish?
Doctor.
Oh my God, my wife. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you look me square in my face and be like, yo. Remember Aaron?
Right.
I was wondering if you had a problem if I was to.
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's
Yeah.
not right.
I will kill you.
That's not right.
That is wild.
Not right in any aspect.
No, that is bogus. That she even fixed the. I guess she feeling like I'm about to die. Give me something.
That's wild. I would give her a divorce paper.
For what? She ain't gonna be. Sorry. She ain't gonna be here much longer.
Like, I don't know. That's just fucked up to say. That is really fucked up to say.
But
But she's not even caring about his feelings. Because
No, she's not.
You're about to go, but like,
Right.
you're leaving him with that memory now.
Then you should have been married. You should have been married to me if your ex
Right.
meant that much.
It's such an important spot in her life that she was like,
Yeah, well,
Yo,
who
you
was
talking
well,
mad
who was
shit right
who
now.
was there by her side while she's dying?
Right. I'm here with you, and you still thinking about boy.
Right.
She would rather have the ex. Come on,
No.
you're not even thinking.
No, you're not even thinking.
No, you're not even thinking. Okay, because that don't make no
That's
sense.
fucked up. I'm mad for him.
Very. So next I have here a viral security footage captured on December 6th shows the terrifying moment a woman was forced to fight off a knife-wielding mugger after her much taller male companion chose to step back and hide behind a wall.
God,
And a move he's now unfortunately paying for with the internet tearing his ass up.
Nah, they should, and we should all continue to.
Bro, my man said, "Oh, that's a knife."
You had all these bystanders, men jumping in.
He's like, "Oh,
No,
what came at you? Yo, what you do?"
He literally, if you haven't seen the video, he literally hides behind a wall
Yo,
while
my
this
man
girl is getting
dips.
jumped.
Somebody just runs up on in front of the airport
I don't know where
or
they
wherever
were.
they're
I don't
at,
know where
and
they were.
somebody just so him and this girl is standing there, and somebody just walks up to this girl and try to like rob her with a knife. My man dips into the shadows.
He like fades to black.
He went to a
Literally
whole
just
other
backs up
side.
and
She had a
dips.
man come across the street,
A whole
help her.
bunch of men came.
Bunch of men
defend
showed up to
her.
help, and he shows up at the end like,
Once they got the guy, all of
Yeah.
a sudden he emerges again.
it's like, baby, you all right?
No,
You good?
I would have left him. Right
I was
then
fighting. It was another guy.
And there. No, he probably did pretend that. I'm sure.
I'm
he
out
did.
here squabbling with,
Yeah.
but the
Well,
one had the knife. He had a gun.
No, but
I was about to sneak him and shit. I'm like, yo,
I'm sure.
but I was like, you got it.
Nah, I'm sure once she saw that video, she left his ass because I would have.
Yo,
That shit's
that is the
wild.
wildest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yep.
All right. So, did you hear what Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift stated? That it's only been 2.5 years and they've never argued, never once.
Well, I mean, that's believable. It's 2.5 years.
Bullshit.
Give us some time.
In
In the beginning, it's fun. Wait.
Well, it's gonna be fun if we both got money. I don't know what we're gonna argue about.
What are they gonna argue about?
But I just find that hard to believe.
You know what I find harder to believe?
What's that?
That came out when George Clooney, they were talking to him, and he said he's never
Right.
argued with his wife. He's been with his wife
For a
long
while.
time.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
That is crazy.
He said he pretty much just, you're right, honey. Like, that's not good.
How do you do it? Teach
Yeah.
me.
That shit's crazy. Nah,
'Cause
I don't believe that.
I don't know how you don't want
mean
to tell her,
me
shut the fuck up.
That's just
how do
crazy
you
to me.
not argue with your spouse?
That's crazy.
There's no way.
I agree.
Write a book and I'm going to read it. If George Clooney put that shit in a, I'm reading it.
I find it hard to believe.
There's no way you can't just not argue. Unless I just don't pay you no attention.
But isn't it kind of healthy to have arguments sometimes? Like,
Yeah. Every weekend like we do.
Oh my god.
It's weekly.
It is. We schedule our
We
arguments.
do ours on the weekend. When we have free time and we're supposed to be with each other, that's when we decide to argue.
Right.
Yeah.
We like our
That's how much
weekend
we
arguments.
miss each other.
Right.
Missed you, girl. Just can't wait to tell you some
Argue.
shit. Oh my God.
Yep.
Love you.
Mm-hmm.
I also have here liking other women's photos on Instagram now admissible as infidelity in Turkey.
I'm with it. Let's pretend we're in
Of course,
Turkey.
of course you would be. Liking
No,
a photo.
but-
Well, I don't like women photos online anyway.
Because he
but
knows better.
it has nothing to do with that. I just don't. I don't find it appropriate
Yeah.
because I wouldn't like it if I know you out there liking.
I run this
Motherfucking
ship.
Yo, you talking
I'm
mad
just
shit
kidding.
right
but
now.
I wouldn't do that because I think that's disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
You
I
see-
find
and then-
it to be.
And then you're scrolling on your feed and it says that girl Liz like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just going.
It's
Oh, she like
hot
that.
Guys.
Oh, she like. That's funny. I don't look anything like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't look nothing like that
Yes.
either.
I do
Oh,
find that disrespectful.
yeah, I'm the total opposite. Huh? Oh, look at that.
I respect you too much to have you.
Yo,
looking
shut
at
the
that.
fuck up. That's bullshit.
Michael B. Jordan and Matthew.
Matthew McConaughey. You know what? Actually, he was interviewed and he said that what saved his marriage is downgrading their king size bed to a queen size bed
Mhm.
because in a king size bed they're too far apart. He said you should be shoulder to shoulder. I kind of agree with him.
You guys got
I
What?
kind of
We
agree
wanted the
with
big ass bed.
we have like two people like size between us. Like I could go like
But
this
that
in
means
our
you
bed.
sleep comfortably and I sleep comfortable.
I could go like this in our bed and not touch him at all.
I sound like you bragging now.
I don't like it. I'm used to like,
Our last bed
snuggling
wasn't
up
like
with
that.
you.
Our last bed we was
We
on.
had
It was a
size
queen.
bed,
Yeah.
and I absolutely loved it because I was always close to you, except for when you'd roll over and all of a sudden you'd like hit me in the face because he's fucking wild sleeper.
Yeah, it's because I was sleeping.
But yes, I do agree with him. Oh my god, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. Well, I do miss our queen size bed, and I do wish we did have it
My
again.
bed and I can take your bed.
No, I don't think our
Listen, you're
frame
just
I
dirty.
don't
our frame could hold it.
No, we
No, we have to
actually
change
get a
it.
home.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need
not
all
buying
of
that
it.
again. So now
But I do agree with him.
we'll just meet in the middle from now. And if we end up like this at the end of the night, then there's something wrong. So we'll stay like this in the
All right.
beginning of sleeping.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, I'll give it to you later. All right.
Okay, we'll put our pillows together.
All right. I got one last
I'm
thing
not joking either.
in random news. Remember how I touched on the last story where the guy blamed the woman for him cheating?
Yeah. Oh god.
I got another story.
Oh my god.
So, a woman texts her man and she says, "I think I'm pregnant."
Oh wow.
She also says, "I told you not to nut in me. We should have used a condom."
Uh-huh.
The guy says, shaking my head, "Let me tell
That
you
was
some
the
real
first
shit.
response. Uh-huh.
Out of all the women I've dealt with, you are the most kind-hearted and smartest one. You have your shit together like no other. Now, normally I will pull out, but something heavy on my heart said not to.
Oh my god.
I see something in you that you probably don't see in yourself. I know that you will make a great single mom, and that's why I did what I did. You got this. Praise to you and your family."
Oh my god.
Yeah, yo,
You're
this
a li-
man is a legend.
No, he's not a legend. He's a piece of
He's out here creating
No.
single mothers on purpose.
he's a piece of shit.
Yo, he did it on
That's
purpose.
crazy.
You can do it by yourself.
But you're
Nah.
not seeing the big picture. My
That's
man said,
crazy.
"I scouted you,"
Right.
and was like, "You know what?
Nah, that's fucked
My
up.
man, try to
Nah,
make a good
that's
mom,
fucked
right?"
up.
Something came over.
Son of Baja.
That's fucked up. No.
My man said he was in the spot. It was like,
No, that's fucked up.
"I think you make a good mom."
That's fucked up. Because she didn't want to be a single mother, I'm sure. No one
Nobody
wants
want
to
to be a single
parent.
mom.
That's what I'm saying.
But my man made it
That's
his job.
fucked up.
He's the fucking Terminator. That man went out there
That's
and
fucked
is
up.
creating single moms out there.
Yeah, I don't find it funny.
Yeah.
I don't find it funny.
He was like, "Listen,
No.
though,
Uh-uh.
you shouldn't even take what I did. Think about it on a bigger picture.
No.
I'm doing you a favor.
No, you're no favor.
I'm giving you the
That's
joy of
fucked
life
Up. That's fucked up. He put her in that situation.
without me."
Nah. And especially she said she didn't want it that to begin with. He should have wrapped it up. Granted, I don't know. That's just, yeah, that's crazy. I don't think that's funny. I think that's a shitty move.
Well,
Take him to court.
take me to court for what?
What do you mean?
On every type of
Yo, he went and
That's
gave you
crazy.
honesty, though.
I don't give a shit, but he wasn't honest with her. She told him
He
up front.
technically wasn't a text
No,
message.
she told him up front. I told you. I didn't
Okay,
want
let's
you
be
to do
real.
this.
You don't know the difference how a condom feel and not wearing a condom
Maybe
feels?
she doesn't.
Yo, you shut up, because this conversation got shit to do with you. Okay?
I just,
Listen, I don't.
What?
I still don't think it's right.
I'm always.
I think that's shitty.
Listen,
That's shitty.
it's screwed up. All right, that's all I got.
I agree. After that one, I'm stressed. I am pissed.
Uh-huh.
I'm stressed. I'm pissed. I'm just.
He said you got it together like no.
Nobody
Oh
else
my
do it
God.
better than you. You do that mom shit better than nobody.
No, this is crazy. Nah, that's why.
That shit is crazy.
Mm.
So, we good?
All right. Well, please continue to like, subscribe. Our followers are increasing.
Yes.
So we appreciate every single one of you.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
All right. On that note, I want to thank everybody for listening and tuning in. God bless, and we'll talk later.
See you next time.
Peace.
Homesick Podcast.
You were just a walking red.
Homesick Podcast.
Oh my God.